Caitlyn. So, when I was an itty bitty collector, like a whole 4 years ago, there was a set that was out, that I think it was like 4 years ago. What? 2013? I can't do math. What is that? 7 years ago? Oh god, I'm stupid. I'm blushing because I'm so stupid. But anyway, y'all get a laugh at least out of that. But it was a long time ago. 4 years ago, Lord. But it was a long time ago, and I remember seeing that set every time I went to like Barnes & Noble and sometimes even Hot Topic, but I never got them. Even though I looked at them, I touched them, I held them, I debated them, but I always just put it back. And it's a set that I've been wanting for a while now. It's never been like huge up on my list. But I saw someone selling the main set in a lot on Mercari, and I was like, why not? So, and I hadn't bought anything else that week, so it was my first purchase in a week, so that's how I justified it, and then I bought so much other crap the rest of the week. But anyway, so these are older pops. I just said they're 2013. And it did show some damage on them. And then the box that came in, the guy packed it incredibly. Bubble wrap on everything. And they put handle with care, like please handle with care, fragile, literally all over. That box was graffitied in fragile. FedEx didn't listen. It was crushed like crazy. But despite that, the boxes still have okay condition. Flash is actually the worst, I believe, which sucks because he's actually the one that's most valued. I honestly don't really care. It's not total trash, so I'm fine with it. But yeah, so most of the corners are a little dented up, and there's some creases there, and you can see where it's probably dropped at one point right there. So definitely not the most perfect condition for a pop box, but it's better than having nothing. So anyway, so Domo plus DC. I believe this was the first like crossover series that Funko ever did. And they did it with DC and Ghostbusters with Domo. The only thing I know about Domo is that he's a Japanese character. And for some reason, he was popular as hell when I was in high school. I don't know why. I remember a couple of my friends had like Domo purses. I remember one girl, it was pajama day, she brought her Domo plushie. I don't know, that's all I know about it. It's a Japanese monster, but it's also DC, so I don't care. But anyway, so oh my gosh, this is just nostalgic. Just because I just saw it in store, it's so weird. But anyway, it's bringing up memories of my early collecting days. Yeah, so this is him as the Flash. I love that they put him in like a running pose. This was probably one of the more elaborate poses that they made at that time. Oh, that's cool. So again, older pop, worse job. There's some paint spillage a little bit everywhere in the mouth. The logo is printed nicely. But other than that, you know, there's going to be a little bit of damage here and there. Or not damage necessarily, but, you know, mess-ups here and there. But he stands perfectly well on his own. So I'm going to keep putting these back in the box because I said it in another... I don't know what order these videos go up in until I actually go in to edit it. So I don't know if you guys have heard this yet or not, but I have a statue on the table here out of box, and I don't want to do anything stupid to it like I'm doing to this pop. So I'm putting all the pops back as I go. That took forever. Let's move on. Oh Lord, so here is one of the Batman. That's right, I said one of. Even back then, Funko was milking the Batman for everything they got. So this one is a little bit faded. It's a little bit scuffed up in some spots. But again, having it is better than not having it. At least now I don't have to like think about getting it eventually. So I don't really care. And I don't care about getting the more expensive ones either. I know there were a few SDCC exclusives, don't really care. So this one's actually kind of heavy. The cape is so thick on this one, it's actually putting some weight to it. So that's kind of cool. But here's Domo as a blue Batman. You can guess what the next one's gonna be. But he's holding a little batarang, and it's adorable. Again, I just love that mouth on it. There's not too much to say about these pops other than that they're really freaking cute. So there's some paint spills around the belt, but other than that, it looks okay. Again, in the mouth a little bit, but nothing too bad. You can definitely see the age on this pop, though. I'm curious, how many like older pops do y'all have in your collections? Like, just give me a rough number if you don't know it off the top of your head, because I sure as hell don't. But I have some of the original, and by original I mean ones that were actually like made back then, that kind of show their age by now. Because recently I got the OG Superman that was made like either this year or last year. So I don't really think that should count as an older pop, but whatever. But here is the black version. So this is like they call that one Batman, this one's Dark Knight. Bruce Wayne either way. Now this one, oh, hang on. This one's actually more faded than the other one was. Look at that writing. So yeah, these are used pops. These are secondhand pops for sure. But this is where you don't collect for value, you just collect because you like it. So I like these. So same exact mold as the Batman one was. It's a little bit dusty. I think these were out of box pops for someone. Another thing that people didn't dust before they sent to me. I have a thing with that now, apparently. But so this belt is actually better painted than the other one was, and a little bit of less spillage, so that's good. But you can see, and I saw this on the other one too, I don't know if I can get the light to reflect well enough for you guys to see it, but if you look on his glove, it's almost spotty. It looks like where there was probably like a sealant in place, because I see this a lot with my matte sealant, which is crappy as hell. I'm thinking about just switching to the gloss sealant and just saying F it and forget it, because the gloss sealant works better, but and looks better, but it's a little bit splotchy. That's the word I'm looking for. It honestly makes it look worse than it should be, but what can you do? Like I said, I've done that before on my stuff, so I can't complain too much. Okay, 2 more and we're done. So this is Superman here. Now, I do know that, oh, maybe this is the worst one out of the bunch, condition-wise. Now, I do know there was a mystery mini-series that had way more characters in it, like Aquaman, I think, and even Batgirl. I'm not sure. I know there was, like, Two-Face, and, yeah, just some other characters. I can't really remember. But I know there was a mystery mini-series with more than they did with the actual pops. I'm not interested in hunting any of those down. At all. If y'all have them in your collection, awesome, but not. So this has the same dark faded blue as the original Superman had. That's interesting. So the logo on this one, not as good. It's not printed as well as the other one. Oh man, my brain today is horrible. But then again, so I bought another mystery box down here, and it came in the middle of the day, and my mom wanted to know what was in it. I don't know why. She's not interested in any of that stuff. She's just, I guess she's like me. She just doesn't like unopened mail. So I was planning on doing it tonight, but I had to come down here and do it now so she could know what the hell was in that box. What the hell happened to this insert? It's got a hole in it. Was that normal? Or did something just eat this insert in like a perfectly oval shape? That is so, I've never seen that before. I've seen like inserts that's been like torn and bent, but I've never seen one that had an actual hole eaten through it. So if you guys have any older pops in your collection, let me know if that's normal. Yeah, these pops have been taken in and out of this box a couple times. At least this one has, because you can see this one, the tab has been crushed like crazy. But if these were bought back when they were pretty much new, it kind of explains it, because people probably didn't know that this was going to be such a big collectible item. And most of these, I think Flash is worth like 40. The rest of these aren't worth that much. I think under 20. So, you know. Still collectible, but nothing to brag about. But, this is freaking cool. So I don't have that many Green Lanterns in my collection, so now I have one more. So, Domo as Green Lantern. And all of these, you can still see, I can tell that's a Barnes & Noble sticker, because I looked at it so damn much. $8.95. God. So, I love this one because you can see the Green Lantern ring just so clearly here. That's cool. So, spin this guy around. I also like how his skin tone is matte and the clothes are glossy on some of these. I don't think that was with the Superman one, but with this one it is, and I like it. It looks like something... There's no telling what I'm touching right now, but whatever was on there was probably dropped on there long before the coronavirus happened. So, there's something on this pop, and I don't know what it is. It almost looks like he it almost looks like he pooped his pants, but from the opposite end or something. I don't know. It's weird. But, can you guys see that? It's really weird. I'm still gonna sanitize my hands after this, but I'm gonna have to get that off. But other than that, it's great. Other than that, I don't think it's supposed to be painted green there, right there, though. I'm not sure, but I don't think so, because it's not done on the back. So, I don't know. If you guys have seen this pop or you have it in your collection, let me know if you guys have a little bit of green on your pants. But, other than that, and the weird thing, I'm still not sure what I touched, it's fine. This video is hell in a handbasket, I swear. But... these were DC pops that I remember wanting when I was collecting, and I just never got. And I honestly am still happy that I got them. They're not the prize of my collection or anything, but at least now I can say I have them. Let me know if you guys have any of those or the Ghostbuster ones in your collection, or if you remember picking them up and putting them down like I did. Because I definitely do. But let me know what you guys think, and how long have you guys been collecting? Apparently it's been at least 7 years for me, because I don't know what. I can't math. At all. I cannot math. But yeah, I guess it has been about 7 years or so since I started collecting Funko. I've been collecting stuff pretty much all my life, but I've been collecting Funko for about 7 years now, I guess. On or off. I know I got heavily into it in like 2016. Or I guess I was beginning in 2013, because I know I saw those when I first started. And then I was kind of buying like here and there for a few years, because I know I have SDCC from 2014 and 2015 in my collection. But I don't think I was getting heavy into it till 2016. So, let me know how long you guys have been collecting Funko, because I've been at this a little while. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think of these pops. I know they're not much to look at, but I've been wanting them for a while, so I'm glad I have them. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and thank you all so much for watching. Remember, like always, guys, it's community, not competition. I'll see y'all later. Bye.